1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, I'm just syncing the video with the audio. Today I will be doing 100 air dribbles off the wall. Here we go. This is the first one. It failed. Now we need to move on to the next one. Alright, we can just restart that, that's fine. Okay, there we go. Okay, that did not work as well. It's fine. It's a journey. It's a journey. It takes a while to get to your goal. You can't achieve your goals on your first try. We all know that. Okay, we missed that one. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. You know, I'm starting to realize that talking is actually making this a lot more difficult, because I could normally be putting these in without an issue. So therefore, I think I'm just gonna quit talking for a while and make random noises in the after recording. That's one goal. So I'm just gonna be counting as long as I score. That's number 2. So I'm gonna be counting the number of the goals. Alright guys, we'll be talking to you later. 3. Oops. I'll just try to turn it down when I'm doing the aerials. I won't actually stop talking, I'll just talk a little bit less, because, you know, why would you not, if that makes it more easy for me. Are we at number 4 now? I can't remember if we're number 4 or 3, but it's fine. I think we're number 4 now, so I'm just gonna assume that we're number 4. You know, I'll just, if it turns out that it wasn't number 4, it's number 5 now, but if it wasn't number 4 there, but then we can just name the video 101 shots. That's fine. Doesn't need to be 100, doesn't need to be 99. Doesn't make much of a difference, honestly. To be honest, I feel like maybe I would even be able to talk here. I think I just got the hang of this. I think that's number 7 now. We're doing pretty good, guys. We're doing very well. Number 8. I hope you guys are also learning from this. You know, you can look at my moves and memorize them, take some notes, realize, you know, maybe I'm doing something that you haven't realized to do. You know, I am definitely not the most amazing number 9. I'm not most amazing air dribbler, but you know, as you can see, I can do pretty nice stuff with air dribbles. I can freestyle that. It's pretty difficult. I mean, pretty easy actually, when you get the hang of it. You know, it definitely took me a while to learn this. I mean, that's number 10. I've possessed this skill for a while now. It's definitely not something that I recently learned. I feel like I definitely don't use it a lot though. I mean, I do, but I feel like most of the time I'll use whatever method is more likely to give my team a goal or me a goal when playing ranked in Rocket League. So I will often choose a better alternative to aerial freestyling or aerial dribbles in general. I mean, freestyling, that's just... The funny thing is, I feel like in most things, aerials and stuff, like freestyling is kind of pointless, number 11. But in this particular thing, it's actually, it can actually help you do air dribbles better, 11, if you use freestyling, because sometimes it's easier to get to the right side of the ball when you do a bit of freestyling. Like here you see, okay, that was not a good example, definitely not, But I can like get around the ball better if I do that. 12. You know, it's a good way of directing the ball where you want to direct it, or like helping you get to the right place. This is definitely not a tutorial. 13. But I feel like there could be some useful things here. Maybe I can provide some useful tips. I don't want to count that as an air dribble. I don't think that was an air dribble. It was more like a pinch. That counts. That's number 14, I believe. I realize now that I might easily lose count. I'll count that one. That's 15. You know, it's not supposed to be super serious, so I got you fellas in the comments. You know, you don't have to be experts and be like, nope, that doesn't count. That's not really a wall aerial. You know, just it doesn't matter, guys. It's not that serious. We're just having a bit of fun. Just doing this for the fun of it, not for any other reason. I hope you're really enjoying this. I hope I'm giving you a fun time here, because I feel like I'm definitely doing that, exactly that. 16. Were we already at 16? I have no idea, man. I have no idea. 17. So my plan here is, after I hit 33, that's 18. After I hit 33 goals, I am going to go to the next shot, because there are 3 shots in this training practice. 20, I believe. I hope I didn't skip 19, because that would suck. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. 19 was a shitty year for me. Not really, actually. 19 is where I started to grow on YouTube, so I guess that was a good year, honestly. That was a good year. 21. Whoops, wrong shot. We must restart this whole thing. There we go. That's good. We're all fine and dandy. I don't like that saying, honestly. What's his name? Oh, that counts. 22. What's that comedian's name? He's like really old now. Like, not to be like disrespectful or anything. 23? 23? I forget his name. I'm thinking like Carl, but it's not Carl. Then I'm thinking Roger, but I don't think he's Roger either. Like, I'm forgetting his name right now. What is that guy's name? I believe we're still at 23 is what I said last time, I believe. 24. I'm gonna be a bit loose on, you know, what counts as a wall dribble, because I don't want to sit here for a whole hour or something. There we go. 25? Or is it 24? Good God. Let's say 25 now. Let's say that one of the earlier ones didn't count, so if we lose count, then it's because I changed my mind on whether it was an air dribble or not. Oh God, we skipped again. So 26 now. Doing very good, I think. I mean, you may disagree with me, but that's fine. You know, the world it's free speech, and yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, sorry. I keep skipping that by accident. I forget that I need to just press R1. That was 27, now it's 28. Thank you very much. I mean, I've been getting a lot of comments about how you know, maybe I'm tilting a little bit, and 29, that I'm a bit arrogant in my video, so I thought, you know, maybe I'll have a different outlook this time. 30, I believe. Have a more of a positive and relaxed kind of feel to this video. Maybe that's what this channel needs more of. 31. Oh God, we skipped it again. You piece of shit. 31, I believe. I hope so. I believe we need 2 more goals, and this one's gonna be that. 32. So we just do 1 more, and I think we're gonna get it right here. Oh, well done. Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely stoking. I'm absolutely stoked. Now these next ones are going to be a bit more tough, so we might actually spend a little more time on these. Look at that. Okay, this is going very well. I like that. There we go, 34. There we go. And then we try to hit that in. Nope, we have failed, but that's fine. That's fine. That's completely acceptable. There's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, I mean, in the beginning of the video I said I wouldn't be talking much, but I quickly realized 32. That actually, that's, what, 32? No, 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 no. That is, 35, I think? I realized that, all I needed was a bit of warm-up, and now I'm able to talk just fine. Like, I don't even need to concentrate too much. 36, I believe. Now, I really want to put this in, but I think we're gonna miss that. Yep, it's fine. Why am I'm doing the wrong one again? Let me just drink a bit of water, because my throat is, kind of feel like it's becoming a bit sore, so I can't, or like hoarse. My voice is becoming hoarse, so not like a horse, like ee-ha-ha, but like it's just like someone is using a chainsaw or something. I don't know. Okay, wait, give me a sec. Okay, I did almost choke right there, but that's fine. I mean, let's just, put this in. We'll count this one. It doesn't really matter. Which one was that? 37, I think. We're still on this one, so let's keep to it. I think I want to redirect that. Actually, that's a goal, so 30, 38. We're at 38 now. Definitely gonna get a 39 here. Actually, I remember, okay, well, that didn't work out as we hoped, but that's fine. That's totally fine. It's sort of interesting how, I feel like my voice is a lot more, like, delicate and, a lot more feminine when I speak very low volume. No, well, actually, that's not always the case. I feel like sometimes when I speak low volume and relax my vocal cords or whatever, I actually sound more masculine and more, like, have a more deep voice. But I feel like there's this line that I cross when I go even lower volume. That's 40, I think. Did we score 41? I don't know. I really hope we didn't. I don't think we did. Okay, 42. So yeah, I mean, there's that one point where the voice becomes even more delicate. Okay, 42. I feel like I've completely lost count, so my hugest apologies if you really care about how many shots we've put in, because I really don't, but, it might be important to you, and you might have some kind of OCD, which makes it very difficult for you to hear me say the wrong number all the time. But I hope that won't be a big problem. I believe that was 42. So we're gonna just assume that was 42, and boom. That's 43. That's 43. So we're getting close. At 66, we're going to move on to the next one. This is gonna be a goal, so 44. I'm just restarting every time. Honestly, I would suggest this to anyone who wants to practice wall aerials, because this is really good, even for me. Like, I feel like I'm learning a lot. And 46, 45. Good God, it's like, in the beginning I was able to, keep track, but I feel like I'm losing track the whole time. It's kind of funny. Doesn't matter. We'll keep going. Let's assume we have 45 now. It doesn't matter. 46. I can already see it's going in, so I can say it a bit early. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. 47. There we go. Now we got 48. I don't know how I'm putting these in with such consistency, but yeah, we're doing good. Let's put that in. Yeah, I like that one. It's a little bit of a redirect. So 49, I'm gonna assume. I really think I'm so wrong on the numbers. Look at that carry. Look at that carry. That's about 50 or something. That's gonna do for us. Dude, oh my god, I'm doing so amazing at this right now. 51? Oh god, that... I think we can recover this one, actually. Let's see. Let's pinch it. Boom. Yeah, that's... I mean, if you're gonna miss the goal, 52, if you know you're gonna miss the goal, you know, oh my god, I just want to restart. I really strongly suggest that you simply try to pinch it like this. Boom. 54? 53? I think that's 53, actually. Whoops, I restarted. Doesn't matter. 54. Again, I restarted. I didn't mean to. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 55. Alright, let's just move on to the next one. We don't want to stick to this for too long. If you need more variation in the training, you can try to hit the ball with a different timing, with different power. See how it works out for you. 56. So like wait here for a second and then go and try to put that in. 57. Or just go straight forward with full boost and then see how that goes differently maybe. That missed. So we're 47 now. I mean 57. Did I say 47 last time? I am not sure. Ooh, we missed. That was pretty close, but I'll say good try. That was definitely a good try. That moment when you look away from the screen and you totally mess up your wall area. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay, 58. 58, definitely 58. We're gonna put this one in as well. 59. I am definitely kicking up the pace. I feel like the beginning of the video I was definitely not pumping out these goals as fast as I am now. 59. God, I'm so terribly sorry about all of this. You know, it's technical difficulties. Not really technical difficulties, but I'm not gonna count that one. Okay, I did not mean to restart that. That's fine, guys. I feel like, you know, a lot of people are afraid of mistakes and not doing things the right way or in a straightforward way. But I feel like the beauty of life is this concept of I guess inconsistency, and I did it again, but at this point it's not even beautiful anymore, as in like I'm going to restart that for sure. That was going in, but I don't want to recount it because I technically haven't passed this level yet. That was 60, I'll guess. I'm not completely sure. Here we go. That's gonna be number 61. There we go. Just a few more goals and we're gonna have the target number. And we missed! Oh my goodness. Oh my Gucciness. That's unfortunate. And I've saved it. I've saved my own goal. That's beautiful. I'm just putting a bit of, you know, spice to this. Adding some flips and stuff, because I feel like these aerials have become a bit boring, so I wanna... Oh god, I keep doing this. I'm so sorry, guys. Where was I at? 62, I believe. 63. It doesn't matter. I mean, I did pass this level the first shot already, but I think I can still rack up points from that. It's justifiable. It's just fine. 63. Only 3 more shots and I didn't skip again. Alright. Alright, let's get back there. Let's get back there. We can get a shot from this again. Sorry for the voice crack. It's just, I don't know. It's weird because if I was talking normal voice, my voice wouldn't be so like spent, and it's weird. It's like if you talk in a weird voice, I think all it is really 64. All it is that if you talk in a voice that is not like normal to you, it doesn't matter what kind of voice it is, it'll make you sore. You'll get a sore throat, and I keep doing this. But 65 is gonna be 66, and boom! That means, I mean, I'll get the next point from the shot number 2, but after that, I'll get it from, I'll get the rest from the next one. There we go, 66. So we have reached our 2 milestones now. the next one is going to be shot number 3. I have to say this is relatively more difficult, and the sole reason for that is that it starts much closer to the goal. Okay, 67. So it's more difficult to actually, you know, angle inside the goal. So I'm gonna have a bit of difficulties here and there. Like, that's definitely not the way I want to start that aerial. I kind of want to turn it like straight from the beginning. There we go, 68. So, okay, I mean, I wasted a bit of time, that's fine. I think I can redirect that. I guess that's not really a wall dribble or aerial dribble at all. So, I'm just gonna restart that. I mean, I did like 3 seconds ago, but that's fine. 69. Oh, that's the magic number, guys. That's the magic number. Alright, next ones. Let's get 70. 70. Actually, I really like the number 70. Oh, that would have been beautiful, though. That was somehow very majestic. I really liked the movement on that. Okay, stop messaging me on fucking Discord. I'm gonna fucking kill you. Okay, so, what's that? We're still at 69. You know, it feels like I probably can't even get out of 69. It's almost like I'm destined to be here, you know? I seem to be missing all of these suddenly. Alright, there we go. 70. 70 is the magic number now. I mean, it is not as magical as 69 is, but, you know, it's got its ups and downs. It's definitely got its ups, you know? Downs are not too... Don't focus on downs, guys, you know? You just need to be positive, you know? 71. You know you can put these balls into the goal. It's not that difficult. You know, of course, in the beginning it will seem like, you know, this is fucking impossible. I cannot do this. 72. Whoops. Well, that means I need to restart again. Whoops, do not go to the free play. You fucking absolute cuck. Okay, let's get back to the training. I'll just rack up the points from the first ones, if I can, of course. I mean, and that's the thing about life too, is like, if you fail, that's fine, you know. I can still put it in from here, actually. You know, if I have the skills, but I don't really believe in myself that much. But, you know, self-belief is something that's really important, you know. Sometimes I don't really follow my own rules, you know, my own principles, my own beliefs and morals, you know. Sometimes it's difficult. It's not always a walk in the park, as they say. And that's a fail. That doesn't matter. Actually, you know, I'm forgetting that I can still do this, actually. No, okay, never mind. I cannot do this anymore. So I think we're still 73. Or 72, actually, I think is what we are at right now. I have a strong feeling this is going to be a goal. There we go. 73, I'm going to say now. Again, this fucking absolute idiot keeps doing this over and over again. I'm very sorry, guys. Stay positive. Don't hate yourself. Don't call yourself an idiot, you know? I'm an idiot for doing that, honestly. But I'm also, at the same time, I'm not, because I'm telling you that I shouldn't be calling myself an idiot. I don't really know. It's a paradox of some sort. So we're at 74 now. 75? Do not restart. I don't know what it is about me wanting to restart at the wrong time, and when I actually need to restart, I don't do it, so, you know, it's a bit weird. Okay, that doesn't go in, so, still 74. It's gonna be awkward. Okay, there we go. That's nice. Well done, Linkuru. Well done. Sometimes you have to congratulate yourself. 75. So you have, no, 74, I think. Or is it 75? I don't know. Let's say 75. I like that number more than 76, for some reason. It's, I guess it, 76, actually. I don't know, something about 75, it's like, you know, I like 75%, you know? I like having 75% of something, you know? I mean, of course, 100% is more awesome, 77, but, you know, sometimes you have to be modest, and you can't expect to get it all, you know? Can't expect to get it all, and you know, because of that, you know, not because of that, but also actually 78, there we go. I want to apologize to anyone that I've offended with my 1v1 videos or any video where I play serious and I insult someone. I have to mention though that the video, the latest video that I uploaded before this one about keyboard aerial mastering 78, that video is absolutely a joke. It is not meant to be serious, you know. I guess you could say that I'm playing a parody, like a parody of some kind of asshole guy that just expects that, or just assumes that he's the best at Rocket League, when obviously that is not what I believe. Of course, I am not. I am by no means an amazing player. I am very subpar. I think that is number 79 now. So we're gonna keep going. I mean, we definitely slowed down the pace, but that's fine. You know, I'm sure you guys want more of this, so if we have more minutes of this, that's totally fine, and I'm sure all of you are fine with that. None of you have a problem with that. So, you know, there's not that many to go still. Not that many left, but it's gonna take us a while. I would like to assume maybe 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes maybe. 79. I think at one point I skipped a number, then I went. So I'm just gonna go over now. So it's 79. I think I was 78 last time, or like before this one. So okay. Sometimes I like to turn off the ball cam. So that's 80. We still have 29 to go. So it's quite the number. Actually, that doesn't make no. That doesn't make sense. Does that? Oh goodness gracious. Wait, 80... Does that... yeah, that... No, actually it's 19. Oh god, what is wrong with me? What number are we at now? So this is 71, I believe. No, do not restart. We don't need to restart. No, 81, that's what we're at. Okay, so my math, I just realized my math is absolutely horrendous, you know? How did I get 39 from that when, you know, that doesn't make sense? Or 29 actually, that's what I said. Yeah, but just forget that, you know, it's not important. A bit of freestyle here and there. Let's do this, boys. There we go, 782, I believe. I strongly believe. So, was my apology still... I think I didn't finish that, so yeah. I really apologize to anyone who was offended that I might have been a bit, you know, disrespectful to challenger level players. I definitely acknowledge that, and you know, it's understandable. 83. I definitely understand you guys. I mean, not really. If I have to be honest, I feel like, you know, anything I say in any video, don't take it too seriously, you know? At the end of the day, I'm just messing around, I'm trying to have fun, you know? Sometimes I only say things for the sake of comedy, you know? I don't always mean the things I say. I just assume that it's entertaining, and that's why I say things, but sometimes, you know, it offends people, and it's understandable. Comedy is offensive sometimes, and, you know, that's just the nature of comedy, and I feel like a lot of the best comedy comes from, like, making fun of a serious situation or insulting someone or making fun of someone. That isn't to say that you should bully someone if you think it's funny. You know, I feel like it's only okay to insult as long as everyone involved in it is fine with it and it's not hurting anyone. I believe we're 84 now. I feel like I've been totally skipping a lot of, or not skipping, but like repeating the same number a lot, like at the ending part of this, but it's fine. 85. Just give me a water break. Oh goodness, I don't want to choke. Here we go again. Here I go again on... Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Okay, there we go. Oh, goodness gracious. How was that 0 per... Okay, because I restarted. Sorry, my bad, I forget. 86. No, that was definitely 87, right? Or was it? No, let's say 87. You know, let's make this video a bit longer. Because why not, you know? I actually think I've been doing this for 30 minutes, so... It's a... it's a bit of a crazy experience, I don't know. Did the last one... I don't remember what I did in the last one. Did I score? Let's say it's 87 now, so... It's fine. It's fine. Sometimes, you know, you see me doing that move, like... I jump, then I do, like... You know, I can't show it now, but I'll mention it when I do it, like, legit. Let's say, like here, I like to do that kind of move, like spin around, to get better, like around the ball. And you have to use boost. You don't just spin. You have to actually use boost, you know, to move yourself. 87, 88, 88. Oh god, this is actually triggering me at this point. This is actually triggering me at this point. So I use that spinny move. So you have to turn and then boost as you're as your car is facing the direction you want to move. That's one of the simple aspects of air dribbling. So that was 88. I actually feel like I skipped a number. I feel like this. I often think I'm sort of a stupid person. 89? No, was that 90 already? I don't know. But often I feel like I'm sort of not smart in certain things or certain aspects of life. Let's say that's... Let's not count that. Let's not count that. In certain aspects of life, I feel like I'm stupid, you know? I think a lot of people are stupid in a lot of ways, but there's always like one thing we're always good at and smart at. Or if you don't have a thing like that, you just haven't found it yet. And that's your main problem. You need to find the thing that you are good at and you can excel at and be the best at. 93, I would like to say. So we only have 6 more goals to go. So yeah, there's always like... I mean, I feel like any person could be, you know, could be good at many things. You know, the thing is, if you're trying to find the thing, like the passion of your life, it doesn't always mean that there's only one choice, you know, there's only one thing you can do. Or there's only one thing you can be passionate about. Of course, there are probably hundreds of options for you. You just don't necessarily know yet. Like, what is the thing that you would feel passionate about and you would want to be amazing at and learn and study that certain one thing. You know, I'm not gonna count that. That was a bit of a lame pinch. I do have 94 now, so that's nice. Let's try to do a lot of freestyling the last ones, just to, you know, just to put it as a cherry on top of the cake, you know, just make it very nice. You want to go off with a bang, you know. You don't want to go off with a lame shot, you know. You want to do something cool. Yeah, we just scored, so I think that's 95. Let's try to, you know, I tried to do a redirect, but that did not work. That's fine. We got, how many? 4 more to go. That's not far. So we're almost done with this video. I don't see how this has been 30 minutes though. It feels like I've been only doing this for like 15 minutes or so. Maybe I was just recording my voice for longer than 15 minutes, I'm not sure. But my voice recording is saying that it's 30 minutes long, this recording right now. That was number... Okay, why can I not just... You know, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I'll keep going to the menu, because I can just press play again from when it ends the thing. But anyway, that was 69? 96, I mean? I don't want to count that. I kind of, want to do cooler ones. Much cooler ones. Technically, there's a lot more than... You know, I'm just gonna name this video, you know, 100 air dribbles no matter what. That was number... What number was that, guys? It's 97, actually. Yeah, there we go. That was 97. Here we go with 98. There's our best... still don't know if I finished my apology, but I think I did. I explained that it's all for comedy. It doesn't... Okay, I keep doing this. It's funny though. It's, you know, it adds to the video, I feel like. Maybe for some people it doesn't, but it's fine. 98. We only have... Actually, I was thinking this whole time that we would do 99. But I think the original plan was to do 100. I'm not gonna count that, because we have 2 more to go, and I kinda wanna do it in this last one, so... Let's do some interesting stuff here. Okay, that didn't really work the way I wanted it to, so... Let's just go ahead and... You see my spinny move? How I got around the ball? That was nice. I wonder if... Do I have any tips to give for air dribbles? You know, I could do a tutorial at one point, but I'm not really sure. Well, okay, so... What can I say about freestyling from air dribbles? I mean... It's sort of... It feels like it should be super difficult. But a lot of the times... You can actually just dribble it easily by doing freestyle. Like, if you just time it right, you know? You just start doing, you know, flips, and it might actually be... Or you might be lucky and it might actually, you know... The timing might be perfect and the ball's gonna come with your car. But a lot of the times it's not so. So it's like, if you don't really know how to do freestyles on their own, it's gonna be very difficult to do freestyles while also air dribbling. You know, it's definitely gonna complicate things a lot for you, and yeah, I mean, I don't really know what tips to give for freestyling specifically. But let me try to explain. So, I feel like the most important part of freestyle aerial or wall dribble, I mean, no. I mean an air dribble. It's okay. So if you want to go off the wall, I think the most important thing is the launch. So I think what I do is, most of the time, I tap the ball, and then I almost immediately after that I jump. I don't jump at the same time as I'm hitting the ball. I mean, that sometimes works, but sometimes you may time it wrong and get unlucky. But most of the time, if you hit it and then jump almost immediately, then it should work out pretty well. That's 99. That is 99. We only have 1 more to go, but I still want to explain some of these tips here. So yeah, that's the launch. That's the most important part, in my opinion. A lot of the time, it's... If you let it go like that, you can still do a wall aerial... air dribble or whatever. If you don't jump immediately, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the thing is, there's thousands of ways you can start a wall aerial dribble. It's a very diverse, you know, thing. You can do lots of things with it, but I think the easiest way is to just jump after immediately, because your card sort of floats right next to the ball, like this. You see, I didn't really have to do anything. I was already next to the ball, but if you do this, it's kind of more difficult to get to the ball. If you hit it and then wait a little bit and then jump to it, it's still very possible, as I said, but I would like to say that it's a bit more difficult, at least for me personally. What else can I say about this? So I guess the next thing is like actually controlling the ball in the air. I mean, it's you sort of have to understand physics, I guess, or at least the physics of this game, not necessarily real life physics, because that, I mean, this is obviously simulated, you know, or based on real life physics, but slightly skewed or distorted, or not distorted. I feel like it's not a positive word. That's sort of a negative word. A negative. I feel like that sounded like something different, but doesn't matter. So what I wanted to say is, you just have to understand, like, what kind of force is on the ball. Like, what is it, the momentum like? Is it going down? Is it going up? if it's sort of just floating in the air, you know, if you sort of hit it from the 40-degree angle from under it, you know, I'm pretty sure that will keep the ball up like this, you know? But, I mean, a lot of it is the speed of your car. I really recommend not to go to the ball fast, because then you'll just, you know, you'll push it away and it'll complicate things very quickly. You know, just go to the ball fast. Whenever you hit the ball, I suggest not using, I mean, like when you want to do the first touch on the ball like that, there, it's often good to not use boost, because the boost gives you speed, and you might hit the ball a bit too fast if you hit it with boost. But like after you've hit it once, you can then, you know, I don't know, maybe that doesn't apply to every situation, but there are certain situations where you might want to slow down a bit and not use boost for a sec and then hit the ball and then keep boosting. But you know, sometimes I don't know how I did that go, but whatever. Sometimes it's fine. I guess that was number 100 then. But anyway, yeah. I mean, look at the speed of the ball. Try to hit it. I think the thing is, you have to hit the ball at the same speed, or your car's speed has to be almost the same as the ball speed. Because if the ball is going slow and you go fast to it, it's just gonna shoot the ball basically, and you don't want to shoot the ball, you want to carry it. So just hit it under it. At any moment, just, you know, if you need to if there's still a long distance between, you know, the goal and the ball, then you kinda probably wanna hit the, you know, a bit of the bottom of the ball. You know, don't go hitting the center. I mean, here the center is good if you want to get the ball down. But if you want to carry the ball forward, then you want to hit it below the ball. But if you actually, like in this situation, if you want to get it down, then you have to like get over it or get above the ball and then start carrying it, as you could see there. I mean, I don't know. I don't really have any other valuable tips as far as I know. I mean, it's all about practice, really. No one's gonna teach you to become a master at anything. That's something you need to figure out yourself, and you know, you need to teach your fingers. You have to make them get used to these motions. You know, you have to calculate, or, you know, learning is really a very biological thing. You know, it's all in your brain. You're trying to like create wires or connections inside your brain. You know, wire connections, so that, you know, I don't know what to call them, electromagnets, or I don't know if that's probably not the right term, but it's, you know, you want some kind of like electric connections between your shit, so that's how you learn. But that's it, guys. That was 100 shots. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how you felt about it. Thank you for watching, and see you later. Peace.